Hey guys, in today's video, I will be comparing Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sergio Oliva using the best pictures available. Both were some of the best bodybuilders to ever compete during the golden era. Sergio Oliva had some of the best genetics of all time, if not the best, and Arnold, of course, won the Mr. Olympia 7 times. Both are up there in terms of my favorite bodybuilders ever, so it will be very interesting, to see how their best versions stack up against each other. Just before the video starts, if you could like and subscribe, it would be much appreciated as it helps expand my channel's reach. Also, if you guys want, you can follow my Instagram, where I will probably experiment with more different types of content related to fitness. With that all out of the way though, let's get into this video. Starting off this comparison, we have the front double bicep shot. This is an on-stage from 1972, and you can clearly see that Sergio has the better V-taper. His small waist, large clavicles, and massive full triceps and biceps create a very, very imposing upper body, and his quads definitely have a more pronounced sweep than Arnold's. Arnold does have flaws like a wider waist and a lackluster quad sweep, but he does dominate in the separation department. Just take a look at the quads and the arms. The separation between the muscles are just so much better, so much more superior overall. Here's a second look at this pose. Once again, Sergio does have the more accentuated V-taper, but he does lack in conditioning. Arnold's wider waist and underwhelming quad sweep relative to Sergio aren't as bad here, and I think that his superb condition puts him ahead in this pose. Moreover, the peaked biceps of Arnold are much more aesthetic in this shot, but I will say that Sergio's tricep sweep looks otherworldly. Overall, I would place Arnold ahead due to the conditioning advantage. However, I do feel that this could be subjective and just come down to preference. Here's the front lat spread, and immediately you will notice that these two pictures are taken from different angles. Although Sergio's picture definitely flatters him more because of the upwards tilt, I do believe that his structure is better than Arnold's in this pose. Take a look at this onstage comparison between the two. Sergio features the better quad sweep and a smaller midsection, but Arnold does have better lats and condition. Here's a photo shoot comparison, and it actually appears that Arnold might have the better quads. Sergio's small waist and wide shoulders are menacing in a shot like this. However, Arnold's sheer muscularity and conditioning are just too much for Sergio to handle. In the side chest pose, you may notice once again that the angles are just a bit off. Regardless of the angle though, this is an Arnold pose through and through. Look at the chest, the arm, and even the side leg. I mean, this really is just a flawless pose. Sergio has thickness and density throughout the arms and chest, but does lack in side leg size and overall condition relative to Arnold. While Sergio doesn't inherently look bad, Arnold is just so much better in terms of flow, aesthetics, and conditioning. Here's the rear double, and what can you say, guys? Arnold is just in so much better condition. Sergio doesn't really have the conditioning, but genetically speaking, he would win this shot. Those large arms, small midsection, and crazy quad sweep from behind all look amazing, but Arnold is just so much more complete. Now, there is this picture of Sergio, which isn't from his prime, but displays solid muscularity in that back, as well as better conditioning. Still, I think that Arnold's condition and back development are better, and he presents a more complete overall package. Alright, so this is the last pose of the comparison, the most muscular, and guys, I have always been so impressed with Sergio's most muscular. He has a full quality to his entire upper body, and just look how crazy he looks, guys. Condition is on par with Arnold, and I would wager to say that his arms look more impressive in this pose. Arnold does have the superior leg separation here, so he would win in the lower body, but come on, guys. This is all about the top half. While Arnold does look amazing, Sergio just really nails this shot. I think I would most definitely lean towards Sergio here because he does have the better arms and more freak factor. Now, I wasn't planning on comparing their signature poses, but I think I will for fun. Personally, I view both as having two of the most iconic poses of all time. However, I personally prefer Sergio's. It really shows off his freakishly good genetics. I mean, look at his crazy V-taper. It just flows so well, and overall, Sergio looks so aesthetic. Arnold's pose is equally as impressive, and you really can't say anything negative about it. Anyways, let me know down in the comments below which signature pose you prefer, since I do think that this is purely subjective and I can't really make a serious judgment on it. So that about does it for this comparison, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was not supposed to be a serious video per se, as we all know how good each bodybuilder was during their primes. I think that Sergio was by far the more genetically gifted bodybuilder, but Arnold was able to work hard, guys, and push past his genetic barriers. I do think that Arnold was the better bodybuilder overall, considering condition, muscularity, and proportion, basically, the judging criteria, but Sergio will always have that wow factor for me. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and with that, I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.